Alton Village subdivision in Greenville, North Carolina.
We're so excited to talk to you about this area and location. We're doing this a little differently and we're so excited, but don't forget to get that 252-327-3357 to call us. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and of course hit the buyer's guide and the seller's guide in the link below.
Exactly. Now, the point of all this video for you, if you are in town or out of the town, understand and grasp in details about all of these subdivision starter luxury subdivisions that help.
And we have driving tours on this area. So
and
if you want to
driving tour, definitely you can watch our driving tour too in our channel. But we wanted to go deep dive in and understanding what this subdivision really has to offer.
Right, so number one is going to be the entrance is a light bright color. The sign is surrounded by holly bushes and small shrubs, very pretty. And a lot of these homes are going to be in a cul-de-sac area. So there's two major cul-de-sacs and this serves to calm traffic.
Yes. And this area in the past was a farmland,
yes.
And therefore they cleared it. That's why many of these houses actually they come with a good acre of land, and it started from like a 0.5 acres all the way to 2 to 3 acres.
And it also explains why when people moved in, there was very few trees in the area because it was farmland before.
Exactly.
And then a lot of the houses have side-loading garages, which is a luxury that many people enjoy.
Yes.
And it also makes sure that the area has a uniform appearance when you're driving through. It just makes the houses look bigger. Now let's talk about those housing options.
Yes. Therefore, if you're looking at really history of the Alton Village in Greenville, North Carolina, is really 6-7 years old subdivision, and as we said, it was a farmland, it was cleared, and now is really starting luxury there.
Right, so the homes were built 2017 to 2023. The builder was mostly Reggie Spain, who is a local builder around here. And so if you're looking for a home, he's a great one in the area. But there are various architectural styles, sizes, floor plans. So what about those exteriors? What do they look like?
Basically, you can find traditional brick veneer. Many home villas there are very classic and they have a brick veneer, and also some of them they have a vinyl siding about the exterior, and they use different area of color and schemes for the exterior of the houses.
Right, so it's either brick aesthetic or stone accents. And then of course many people who live there are keeping their architecture and their landscaping beautiful, of course. So they're keeping it, which complements the area and the architectural design. So you have beautiful lawns, shrubs, thoughtfully placed trees. People really kind of took the aesthetics to themselves to really enhance the area.
And if you're looking at the architectural style of the houses, they use actually traditional style and they use colonial style. What else?
Farmhouse, which was a popular one for many, and then ranch style, which is a super popular one here in the North Carolina area.
But now, for some of you might not have a kids, they're all grown up and they are on their own. But some of you that they care about the school zone according to our multi-listing or MLS.
And things can change by the time you actually, are moving into the home from watching
Exactly.
this video. So always confirm this before we, make an offer and say, oh, you told me this is what it is right now according to the MLS.
Yes, according to MLS, Wintergreen is going to be your elementary, Hope is going to be your middle school, and D.H. Conley is going to be your high school.
So if you've been watching our Starter Luxury Home series, you know that I've been kind of joking with my husband about his restaurant
she
choices.
was bugging me about the restaurant. Therefore, now we're going to give you more variety of the restaurant with the high review, and people love this restaurant that we're going to list it here for you.
Okay, so one of them is going to be Julep Contemporary Kitchen. So if you're looking for a contemporary modern feel, right there, it's in the Hilton. It's really nice. And then another one is what?
A Starlight Cafe and Farm, which they offered varieties of dish. What else?
There's also SoCo, and then there's Dickinson's Avenue house, and then there's
and if you love the Chinese food, Ming Dynasty is going to be one of your top choices.
And For when we get childcare, I'm bugging my husband to take me on a date to Wasabi 88. So, I mean, that's out there now because I like sushi.
Therefore, if you love sushi, you're a sushi eater, Wasabi 88 is one of the popular place in Greenville.
And then, of course, Chrissy's Euro Pub if you're looking for more like your European style. Now, let's talk about parks and recreation because people like to go into nature. Even though you might have nature on, you like to go around to more nature.
Exactly. Therefore, Greenville itself, it has a really good nature, but there are some parks that we can definitely suggest in this area. Simpson Community Park is one of them. What else?
Pitt County Commission Recreation Parks and Recreation. I mean, that's
and
just go to that
Alice
website.
Keene District Park is one of the very popular parks in the area.
And another one is H. Boyd Lee Park. Now let's talk about shopping.
Yes.
Okay.
Now you were thinking of, Greenville is a small city, but still we have a great shopping places.
Right. So, I mean, we would go to Hardy's Crossing Center. They have a bunch of good stores there. Of course, we have the Greenville Mall, good stores there.
Carolina East Mall is another one.
And then the University Commons in Greenville. I can tell you right now, we do not have Whole Foods. We do not have Macy's. These were my major had to give up when I moved here.
Exactly. But we have Sam's Club that you can definitely use if you don't. And hopefully soon we're going to have a Costco in Greenville, North Carolina too.
That's our dream.
And let's talk about the health and exercise. We have a lot of gyms in Greenville, even our small town Greenville. We have Fit for Life 24.
Cherry Oaks Pool and Fitness Center.
And we have Champion Gym.
And then Snap Fitness in Greenville. So those are always good. Now let's talk about pets. If you have pets, you want to take care of them. Of course, we have veterinarians. We have more than one veterinarian out here.
And we have two separate videos about the Greenville veterinarian and the Winterville one.
Okay, so anyway, the vets that are closest to this neighborhood would be the Outpatient Veterinary Clinic.
And East Carolina Veterinary Services.
And then the Banfield Pet Hospital if you need to go to the hospital. Let's talk about coffee. Coffee is what I need in the morning.
One of these things that really we love it is coffee. Of course, you can find, a Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, and those are common
and
in
serve coffee bar for.
But if you are lucky talking about the indies, we have more choices, which my wife said.
I did.
Awesome.
Okay, so let's talk about the builder. Builder is Reggie Spain. He did a bunch of custom builders in this area. And so you got quality craftsmanship and you have kind of a uniform, what people, you could choose your style because it was all custom.
Exactly. Definitely you can look at their online review.
Okay, now let's talk about community atmosphere. Now, there is a strong sense of community in the area. Events, initiatives are going to be within the community itself. The most important thing is that people are really taking care of their lawns, making sure it's attractive, and kind of talking about their pride in their home ownership. So they're really, really keeping it out there.
And it's a very friendly environment.
All of Greenville, no matter where you go, is super friendly. We always wave to each other. If you're not waving, we know you're not from the area.
And about the safety of Greenville is really good. And we have a couple videos that we throw all the statistic about the Greenville safety, and you can definitely watch those too, and it's a safe area.
Now, the home value appreciation thing was really interesting when we were talking about a return for sellers in the area as well. So on average, there were 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 3.5 beds was common, and there were 2 to 3 bedroom bathrooms, which is 2.5 was the most common in the area. Now, what do you want to tell me?
Therefore, if you wanted to go the average sold price this area, basically we were talking about $439, $725. This is a year ago that the last house, because there were not many houses in this area, definitely appreciated, and this is really a starting luxury.
The 4-bedroom were really the starter luxuries.
Yes. And based on those numbers, the starting list price per square feet in this area, we are talking about $170 to $176 per square feet.
And the sold prices were very similar, went from $172 to $177.
And then 100% of this basically sold to listed ratio was 100%. And we had just 4.21% price change in this area.
Okay, so let's talk about local market conditions. So, I mean, there's not that many homes in this area, of course. So the number of listings that took 31 to 60 days in this area were 75%
of those homes. And just one of the houses, it took more than that period. Therefore, definitely the house sells faster.
Now, when you don't have that much inventory, of course, those numbers those percentages are going to change drastically. Now, with 75% selling within 30 days, it does seem to be a rapid moving. So if you want this area, you have to be able to move fast.
Therefore, also, this is all the bullet pointed what we see based on this data that we are putting it together for you, that you have a better grasp of this area. The price negotiation average sold price per
and
to
recently
listed
has been
recently was 159. And it sold in 30 days. That's meaning that we have less room of negotiation. Really, the house even sells at the sticker price or higher than that.
Right. So, I mean, and most of them are going to sell under that 30 days, so which is a strong indicator of a seller's market for this area. Now, for luxury homes in Alton Village,
for home sellers, basically, that they want to sell their homes in this area.
Right. You're probably going to get a quick sale. I mean, 75% likely of getting it within 30 days. There is a high demand, so you should be able to get a relatively quick sale as long as your pricing is competitive. It should sell slightly at above or below, slightly above the list price. So you just make sure that you're talking to your real estate agents, us if you want us, and then we make sure that we're going to make it competitive.
Do you want to share about the market share too in here?
Okay, so there's a small number of listings. So this data can change rapidly with one house. So that means it's essential for buyers and sellers to remain informed, be adaptable, and make sure that you have somebody to help you understand what is going on in this moment and, to make the best possible decision for you and everybody.
And what we are talking really, this is a summer of 2023.
Absolutely.
And if you're watching this video out of this time window maybe is different. Therefore, all that we are telling you is based off the summer 2023.
Okay, so we can't wait to see you in the next video. And don't forget to call us again at 252-327-3457.
And see you in the next podcast and next video.